Sharon's discovery begins quietly, almost innocently, with a small detail that shouldn't have bothered her, yet it refuses to leave her mind. The morning starts at crimson lights with Sharon trying to focus on holiday plans, customer chatter, and the normal rhythm of her day. But there is a lingering unease brought on by the way Sienna Bacall has been hovering around the Newman orbit, particularly near Victor's offices, and now Noah's name keeps resurfacing around her like an invisible thread. Sharon has spent years learning how to trust her instincts, and this time her instincts feel like a quiet alarm ringing steadily in the background. It all escalates when Sharon accidentally overhears a tense phone call that Sienna tries to hide. Sienna slips into a corner behind the patio, believing she's alone, her tone shifting from sweet and measured to impatient and almost threatening. Sharon doesn't catch every word, but she hears enough phrases about needing access, timing, and someone not finding out again. The sudden, sharp note in Sienna's voice reminds Sharon of people she has crossed paths with before, people who came to Genoa City pretending to be lost or hurt while plotting something far darker beneath the surface. Sharon begins quietly connecting dots that she previously dismissed. Sienna's sudden arrival in Genoa City, her pointed interest in Victor's business, her attempts to charm various members of the Newman family, her carefully crafted image of being vulnerable and misunderstood, all of it feels less like coincidence and more like strategy. And then there is Noah, her son, the one person Sharon will always protect before anything else. The way Sienna reacted when Noah's name came up, the flicker of tension, the way her mask momentarily cracked. It all comes back to Sharon in one powerful rush. Sharon decides she needs answers, not rumors, not assumptions, but the truth. She quietly reaches out to Noah, not to accuse him or to pry into wounds he never fully healed, but to understand what really happened in London, what Sienna did to him, and why the mere mention of her name made Noah choose to leave the city the moment he realized she had followed him to Genoa City. Noah tries at first to brush it aside, to protect himself from opening old scars, but Sharon's concern softens him and he finally begins to speak. The truth is painful and uglier than Sharon imagined. Noah explains how Sienna, during their relationship in London, manipulated him emotionally, isolating him in the name of love, controlling who he spent time with, how he worked, even how he felt. She had a way of twisting reality, making him doubt himself. She played the role of the wounded lover one moment and a calculating critic the next, leaving Noah constantly trying to fix something he couldn't understand. When he finally walked away, Sienna didn't let him go easily. She followed him to events, interfered with his friendships, and once even threatened to ruin his reputation if he told anyone what she had really been doing. Noah left London not just because he was heartbroken, but because he felt hunted. Hearing this breaks something inside Sharon. A mother's instinct becomes a mother's fury, quiet but explosive, and she realizes Sienna isn't just dangerous, she's skilled at slipping into people's lives, blending in until her motives start to surface. And now she's here in Genoa City, circling Victor's office, inserting herself in Newman business, acting as if she belongs while carrying a hidden personal agenda and a manipulative history with her son. With this knowledge, Sharon confronts Sienna directly, not with screaming, not with dramatic scenes, but with a silent strength that disarms even the most cunning individuals. Sharon looks at her with calm authority, the kind that comes from surviving years of chaos, heartbreak, and battles far more vicious than anything Sienna has encountered. Sharon tells her plainly that she knows what happened in London, that she knows Noah didn't leave because he was weak but because he needed to escape her control. Sienna tries at first to deny, pretending innocence, trying to twist the narrative again, but Sharon doesn't waver. In that moment, Sienna's facade cracks in full. Her carefully crafted vulnerability melts away, revealing the sharper, colder personality beneath. She admits she came to Genoa City for more than personal reasons. She wants leverage, connections, and access that only the Newman family can provide. Her history with Noah was never fully closed because she never intended to let him walk away without consequences. Sharon stands her ground, making it clear that whatever plans Sienna carried with her into Genoa City end now. She warns her that she will not hesitate to expose everything if Sienna takes even one step toward Noah again or uses the Newman family as a stepping stone for whatever scheme she is running. This revelation becomes the emotional core of the December 10th episode. It not only exposes Sienna's true nature but also reignites something powerful in Sharon, the protective instinct that once kept her children safe through kidnappings, scandals, heartbreaks, and dangerous enemies. It also signals a new rivalry brewing in Genoa City, one that is personal, psychological, and potentially explosive. Sienna, now unmasked, is far more dangerous than she seemed, because exposed villains often become desperate, and desperate characters make bold moves. For Noah, It becomes a moment of healing, hearing his mother affirm his truth and stand between him and his past trauma. For Sharon, it is the beginning of a battle she never asked for but will fight fiercely. And for Sienna, it marks the shift from hidden manipulator to open adversary, a transformation that will carry major consequences for the Newmans and possibly the entire city.